Give me some peace of mind again. Cause I've been walking up and floating off the edge. Just darling, I think I need the rain, so I can feel something, I only feel the pain. So let me hold you till the end, cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said. And if I fall down, I get up again, cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said. All the words that you said.
I'm gonna try my best, boys. You saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. I'm gonna try. Okay? Hello everybody. What's up, boys? Hope everybody's doing alright. I was gonna be streaming earlier, but T-Talk was live, so I was just in the chat hanging out with the gang. So, I do recommend going and watching that. I will shout that out later. But, yeah, we got into a nice discussion, because they were just going off and saying Cody Williams sucks, which I don't disagree with fully. I just, you know, I'm gonna try my best to defend him, is kind of what I'm doing here, because I don't disagree. Whether it was him or everybody on Jazz Twitter or just in general, he sucked. He wasn't good tonight, and in general, he's been a letdown. But I have kind of some stuff pulled up where I'm gonna try my best to, if anything, like justify Cody Williams, you know. But it's all like LeBron James level stats, where it's like, you know how it always is. So, you know, in reality, Cody Williams, buddy, we need you to start like doing better. But you know, he did all right in Salt Lake Summer League, so it just, I don't know, must be the heat down in Vegas. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically all we're doing tonight. I do have his highlights pulled up we can watch, just from last season, not tonight's game. I don't think there are any highlights to watch for tonight's game from him, or not tonight's game, last night's game, so just not worth it. But we can watch, this is like not a good thing, I guess. Trey Alexander, dude, went out on a stretcher tonight. Kind of an interesting, we'll have to see. I haven't looked into what any doctors or anything, what they've said, but it's like a weird situation. Like, he doesn't really get hit that hard. I think it was Caleb Wilson that hit him, but you'll see, dude. It's kind of weird.
And hard to double team him at the top of the key.
Right there.
Alexander
just got bumped.
Fouls on Wilson. That'll be his fifth. Even though it looks like the
and then he
Jazz
just
are going
falls to the ground.
Finish with a win here. You see the potential of Caleb Wilson in these last few minutes.
Yeah, Trey Alexander down.
And then, yeah, dude, I don't know. It's just like, it's interesting. We'll have to see what the medicals come out. I don't want to like keep watching it and just like watch him on the ground and doctors get to him. But he does eventually get on. They put him on a stretcher. They literally stretch him out, dude.
Encouraging sign. Athlete on the stretcher.
So yeah, we'll have to see what happens. I don't know. Oh shit! What up? What up, Knife Dog? How are you, my guy? I'm gonna try my best. I don't know if you saw. I'm trying my best to defend Cody Williams tonight. I won't be able to, but I'm gonna try, dude. I'm gonna fucking try. But yeah, that's it with the Trey Alexander injury. It's really like a shitty situation. I don't know, like what. Again, what it is. Maybe what's his name, Doctor whatever, on YouTube will come out with something about it. I don't know, but we'll see. Unless there's an update that I'm not aware of. I'm a C-Dub believer. That's what I'm talking about. Knife Dog Truther. He's a he's a C-Dub Truther, dude. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Unless you're talking about Caleb Wilson, then I'm also a Caleb Wilson believer, but nah, Cody Williams, dude. That's what I meant if I did say Caleb Wilson. But yeah, Cody's a truther, bro. I'm a truther. So, yeah, that's it with Trey Alexander. Sending T's and P's, dude. T's and P's. Yeah, we can, instead of, before we watch his highlights, we'll watch his highlights towards the end. I'd like to justify as much as I can about him. Blake, what's up, dog? Yo, appreciate the follow on Insta and the shouts, bro. Absolute G. Anytime, Blake. As I'm saying, dude, I get 5 to 10 viewers, and the chances of them being in Australia is like 0. But if I can promote anybody to go buy a hat from you, dude, I'm gonna do it. Shout out to you, Blake. Yeah, we'll watch the Cody highlights at the end. I'm going to try to justify everything best I can. I didn't really do a lot of research or effort into it. I just kind of pulled up the general stats of some guys, just like in comparison. First off, I would like to make the comparison. Everybody's getting mad that he shot 0 for 5 from the field yesterday in a Summer League game, okay? I know that sucks. I know it's horrible, but Jose Alvarado went 0 for 5 from the field in the NBA Finals. So, is Jose Alvarado a bad player? I know, it's a LeBron stat, but I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying, if that's your argument, you need to chill out, okay? Chill the fuck out. But other than that, dude, it's just like, first off, the 2024 NBA draft sucked. It was so bad, dude. It'll go down as the worst draft in NBA history. I don't know. I haven't looked at every draft, like, again, before my lifetime. But in my lifetime, it's so bad. Like, what, the Anthony Bennett draft sucked. The Oladipo draft wasn't good, but, like, shit, dude. This is a horrible draft. So, like, you look at it, and you have to understand when we drafted Cody, it's off of potential. We drafted solely off potential. There's no escaping that ideology. And if you don't like that, I get it. I saw a tweet tonight where it was like, this is what you get for drafting off potential or solely off potential when there's no skills shown, which I disagree with. I think you watched Cody Williams in high school, which I was a fan of. He showed promising skill, and then he just didn't get a lot of minutes at Colorado due to injury and whatever it was. So I wouldn't say we were drafting due to lack of skill. I'm still pro Cody. You can't deny the improvement. The narrative that he sucks hasn't gone away yet, but it will in, I'm wasting some time. The other night did not help his case. No, it did not help his case at all. That's why I'm trying to defend him. Also, Blake, I don't know if you were here, but I was literally like, I was in the T-Talk live stream, and we were having a funny back and forth. I was being super sarcastic, boys, if you're watching this, but it was just funny. Knife Doc says, most young players are better when they play with more established players. Cody can't do anything like good, but he's a good things are happening amplifier. Yeah. I want to agree with you 100%. I do 100% agree with you. Except for that one time he was a minus 60, dude. So he didn't make anything good that game. So I can't say it's how it always goes. But yeah, it's he's an amplifier that, you know, I don't know. We'll get into it here, but it's just like when it comes to players, and my whole argument with it all as well is like, what's his contract hit going forward? And we should look at it here. I have it here. He's making $6.2 million a year. Cody is, which isn't great, dude. Like, obviously with his production, he should be making $2 million a year or whatever. But like Zach Ricochet is making almost 15. He's making 14 too. So, you know, more than double Cody. And Zach Ricochet is not double the player than Cody is. So, try to put that in perspective for you guys a little bit that are also like, his contract sucks. It does suck, but like, it could be worse, okay? Could be worse. Rob Dillingham makes more money than he does, okay? So let's remember these things, okay? Let's see. I also think trying to force him into a ball handling role is not the way. I agree with you, Blake. I think it's fun. I think it's a fun idea. If he can show to do it, it'd be like sick. We can have a 6 foot whatever he is ball handler, but I think forcing him into it is definitely not the way to go. Definitely not. Knife Dog says that whole Hornets game was stupid and garbage anyway. I was there. He was the only one trying. Yeah, you're right. He was the only one trying, but still put up a minus 60, dog. It's tough. You know, it's. But also, I'm more of an eye test guy than a stats guy. I've always said that. But I do rely heavily on stats too. I'm not going to say I don't, but you know, you make me choose. I'm going to choose the eye test every time. But so you're right. He was trying that game. He was putting in effort. In fact, I should look up his exact stats there. Cody Williams stats versus Hornets in minus 60 game. Super specific. Not the 3 games against. Fuck him, bro. What game? Do you know what day it was, bro? I don't know. Utah Jazz Hornets score really bad. I don't know, dude. What's Google got for me, dude? There it is. 105 or 150.95. Yes. Box score. What Cody Williams get, dude?
2, please.
Oh, nice ad, dude. I love ads. I love ads. Shout out. What was he? 15 points. 5 of 9 from the field, dude. Fucking fine. 1 of 3 from 3. It's fucking way better than his career average, so we take that. 4 or 5 from the free throw line, better than his career average. 2 rebounds, like, everything else sucked. But, like, you know, you're right. Not that bad. Not that bad. Maybe January, yeah. Yeah. I was there. He was... Yeah. So it's like... I think the negative 60 is obviously a bad portrayal on him. It's probably just because, yeah, he played the most minutes, 32 minutes. But also, Bryce Sensabaugh didn't... he only said minus 21. Whatever. But, yeah. Cody Williams, not ideal, brother. Not ideal. But, still. His general shooting stats weren't that bad that game. So, I don't know. Just maybe... Don't make him... Maybe he was out there with fucking Kyle Anderson and Walter Clayton Jr. and Isaiah Collier the whole game. I don't know. I'd have to look. But that's just another reason, too, where it's like... I think people are going off stats too heavily on Cody Williams, which I don't love. Like, let's chill out with that narrative, maybe. Because as we'll go on here, if you look at just pure stats, individual stats, anybody can look bad. You gotta look at the whole player and age and everything, so it's a big factor. Hornets were just nuclear hot, and we had no fight. Yeah, it was... Yeah, it's just... I don't know how to put it. It's embarrassing that it was the Hornets, don't get me wrong. They ended up having a good season. It worked out for them, but it's just funny that, like, we got blown out by, what was it, 55, right? Yeah, I got blown out by 55. And it was to the Hornets at home, right? Was that home? Yeah, fucking bro. So, it's just not ideal there. I mean, it's better than losing by 55 to the Sacramento Kings, but we take it, you know. It's whatever. But yeah, back to the Cody Williams of it all. Look at this top 10. Again, remember, we drafted off potential, and the potential is still kind of there. It's not wholeheartedly there. But, like, I mean, again, how old is Cody? That's important here. 21, bro. He's 21. Chill out, guys. Chill out. Yeah, they, like, didn't miss the whole game. Was bad luck for Cody. Yeah, it just didn't work. And he was matched up. He was a bad matchup for him, right? Who was in that game? Yeah, fucking yeah. Charlotte had everybody and their mom playing, and we had Keontae George and the boys. So I don't know. Yeah, he was probably the primary defender on Brandon Miller and LaMelo and Kahn. Whoever got the ball out of the three of them, they had him as the primary defender. Or Hendricks. It was him or Hendricks as the primary defender, I'm sure. So, you know, understandable. It's all understandable. But still. Whatever. Remember, he's 21, okay? He's 21, guys. You would obviously take Alex Sarr over him, Reed Shepherd over him, Steph Castle over fucking all these guys. You would take Ron Holland over him. You'd definitely take Don McLean over him. You would take Zach Edey over him. But that's 6 only for sure in the top 10. Rob Dillingham, I'd rather Cody Williams over Rob Dillingham. We'll get into the stats here, but like going forward, I'd rather have Cody Williams than Rob Dillingham. There's a reason he was traded. And then if you want to argue the T. John Salon conversation, you can. I think they're both equally fucking not good. So, if you want to say Tajon's better, or if you want to say Cody's better, like, I don't... Apples and oranges to me at that point. So, you're right that he's, like, the 8th or 9th or 10th best player in a redraft, specifically of that top 10, but... it's such a shitty draft, I don't know that argument. And then if you want to look at the guys behind him, the 5 behind him, Modest Buzalis, yes, for sure. We'll get into that. Let's see. We started Hendricks at center that game, did we? That's so funny, dude. Did we actually? I mean, I guess it literally would tell me, huh? That's hilarious. That's so funny, dude. Why? Like, we were trying, dude. We were really trying there. I'd prefer Williams over Hendricks. Both have struggled, but I think we made the right call moving forward. Yes. Okay, dude. Okay, Blake. Okay. I will get into that now, okay? Look. Okay. First off. okay? Cody Williams is a better player than Taylor Hendricks. Done, period. I don't care the conversation. That's what Ty and Talon were trying to argue. Ty was just laughing. It was mainly me and Talon going back and forth about it. If you're taking Taylor Hendricks over Cody Williams, I think you're insane. Taylor's a great kid, awesome player. He fucking broke his leg in half. Whatever it was. 18 months ago. So, I know that sucks. It's tough to be like, yeah, well, even if you take the leg break out, like, I think it's closer than you would like to think it is. So I think that's dumb. Obviously, Cody's the better player going forward just because of that. And then, like, they made the argument, like, you'd rather have Matas Buzelis over Cody, who was picked right behind us. I agree. If you go back, I can go back to my text with my dad, dude, that night. I was like, dude, Matas is still on the board. Let's take him. But then we took Cody, and I was like, okay, like, I'm okay with that. Look, Matas is a stud. I think he's going to end up being a really good 6th option on the team. But it's going to be higher than that, probably. But you guys have to remember, if we take Matas there, he's going to help us be better and win more games. So then we don't get Ace Bailey last year. Probably end up getting anywhere from Trey Johnson to the 10th pick in that range, right? I'll watch. Something around there, right? Okay, then we end up being better again this last year, and then we don't jump up probably, or the coin flip doesn't work out with us because we don't, whatever, and then we don't get Darren. So, would you rather have us take Matas Buzelis in that situation and have Matas Buzelis, Trey Johnson, and Braden Burries? Would you rather those 3 guys, or would you rather Cody Williams, Ace Bailey, and Darren Peterson? So look, I know Cody's not what you want him to be, but by the domino effect, it worked out really good for us. So let's not be mad about the specific pick, okay? If you want to argue the contract on our books, that's fine, but it worked out in hindsight, okay? Worked out well. I was still never that impressed by Hendricks, even before the injury. When Key and Bryce were making small improvements at that time, Taylor wasn't. Yeah, Taylor wasn't. He was doing better with the 3-point percentage. Like, that 3-point shot was getting better and better, but, like, I don't know. The defense just was not showing. It was kind of showing, actually, before he got hurt. What was it? How many games that was before he got hurt during that season? He was starting to show some defensive stuff there, and he had glimpses, like that block against Kevin Durant and stuff, but, like, you're right. He just wasn't showing the individual small steps you would want. The 9th pick, 6 foot, whatever he is, you know. Redraft 1 Castle, 2 Klingon, 3 Matas. I think it actually goes 1 Castle, 2 Sar, 3 Shepard, and then 4 Matas, and then 5 Donovan Klingon. That's how I would do it. But you can disagree with me if you want. Taylor always looks totally lost. Yeah, it's like, which sucks because he's such a good kid. I don't want to bash this kid, like, especially like him and Cody, like, they're good dudes. But like, he looks like a lost puppy out there. You're right. Like, it's like he doesn't. It's not that he doesn't understand NBA offense. He understands it way better than I do. I'm not going to pretend like he doesn't. But it's just like a kind of like look to him. It's almost like a young Rudy Gobert, but like that's obviously a dumb comparison, but like a deer in headlights. Like he's just kind of figuring it out still. Literally the exact opposite of Darren Peterson, dude. Darren's like, oh, this guy's got it. He understands everything. Taylor just never had that. So he still doesn't, honestly. So that's kind of too bad there. But like basically when it comes to all this, like Nikola Topic, you can argue take him because he went 2 spots behind him. But Topic, what was it, the ACL? I think is what he had, ACL injury, or was it Achilles? It was ACL. So like that made him fall, and he's like Topic was supposed to go top 5, and then he fell all the way down. It's like we aren't the only ones that passed on him, so let's not use that as a conversation. And then Devin Carter, bro. I think I know I'd rather have Cody Williams than Devin Carter. Devin Carter's on his 2nd team at this point. So that's a stupid conversation. If you want to say Bub Carrington, like they're fucking equal, dude. They're equal, bro. So like, him and Bub Carrington, whatever you want. And then Kel Elware, obviously. Kel Elware's good. He's not great, but he's good. Still holding Shepard stock, eh? Yeah, I am. Mainly because, where is it? I have it pulled up somewhere, I think. I thought. Maybe not. Yeah. Reed Shepard's like 40% from 3 this year, dude. I don't know if you knew that. If we were talking about last year, like if you asked me this time last year, I'd have been like, fucking Reed Shepherd fumble, dude. He's not good and he's small. Nah, dude, he had a good year this year. I'm not gonna try to dispel any of that. Yeah. In fact, I'll just pull it up. It literally was like, let's see, what am I typing? What's his name? Reed Shepherd. Reed Shepherd. Yeah, see, I have it pulled up. Where are we? Stats.
2, please. Make
Oh,
that
another
3.
beautiful ad, dude. I love it. Let's see, 3-4%. Yeah, he's a 38.3 career 3-point shooter. 39.4% last year from 3. So that was my whole thing. Is like, I'd love to be like, I will take the size and the athleticism of Cody over Reed Shepherd, but no, he's a 40% 3-point shooter. So like, I'm not gonna say that, because I don't think either of them are gonna be elite starters ever in their career. So we're talking role players, and Reed Shepherd's a better role player. So that's how I view it. So yes, I guess I am holding him his stuff. 30% field goal in the playoffs. Yeah, but like, that's also a second-year guy. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, bro. We can have this conversation, Knife Dog, obviously, but I just think the whole thing is going forward. Who would you rather have? Like, and he's 22, so barely 22, so they're literally the same age. I'd just rather the dude that can shoot the shit out of the rock. Sorry, bro. 30 sucks. I get it. 30 fucking sucks. But like, again, I'll go back to like, Jose Alvarado shot 0% in the NBA Finals. So it's whatever. It's just one specific game, obviously. But, you know, I get it. I'm not going to try to sit here and be like 30% in the playoffs is fucking, we're going to ignore that. No, it's fucking horrible. But I don't know. I'm going to take the 6'2" shooting guard. Not shooting guard, you know what I mean? Shooting guard over the Cody Williams. I know I'm trying to defend Cody Williams here, but like, I'm sorry, Knife Dog. I will rank it that way. But I like being proven wrong, especially when it's a Houston Rockets player. I would love for Reed Shepherd to just go out there and suck next year. So, don't think I'm like pro Reed Shepherd right now. And also, he went to Kentucky. I'm not pro Kentucky either. So, there's that. If you have anything there, Knife Dog. But I just do think, going forward, I'm not going to ignore that he's 40% from 3 over the regular season over the last 2 years. So, whatever. Whatever, bro. Good argument. But then, yeah, that's pretty much it with that draft. Like, you can go back and you can do the redraft. Like, we ended up getting Isaiah Collier and Cody Williams out of that draft. So, again, all the people are like, his contract's too much. Well, I think the other two's fucking great contracts evens it out. Probably. And again, if you do a redraft, I don't know the exact redraft order. I would imagine Filipowski and Collier both go in the top 15, probably. Around there. So, you know, we still ended up getting 2 top 15 picks in this draft, which was not a good draft. So let's stop complaining too much. Like, again, are we sitting here complaining about Taylor Hendricks? Were we complaining about Taylor Hendricks? We're like, no. We got Keontae George in that draft. We're chilling, dude. So, like, it's kind of, let's have the same thought here, boys. Like, it sucks. Cody Williams isn't ideal. Like, there's still a light at the end of the tunnel. You know, there's still a flicker. There's still a flicker in the light bulb. Like, it's not completely gone. The hope isn't completely gone, but let's just chill out. Let's relax a little bit. It was a shitty draft, and we still got 2 of the top 15 in the shitty draft, so it's whatever. And I would imagine if you did the redraft, Isaiah Collier goes what? Probably top 10. Probably. So, it works out. It's whatever. I don't know, like, what else I can do to defend him, honestly. Like, the Zachary stats are, like, whatever. Like, if you want to argue that he's got more points, but, like, he was also the #1 pick, so it's the whole thing of, like, contract, going forward, everything. I think I'd rather Cody Williams still, but, I mean, that's a literal toss-up. I don't know. Let's see, again, the Rob Dillingham stats, like, in Rob Dillingham, you can, if you want a guard that weighs as much as I do, you can do what you want with that, but I've never been a Rob Dillingham believer, ever. Literally ever. So, I'm taking Cody Williams over Rob Dillingham. Again, the Nikola Topic situation, he had an ACL tear, and then he had testicular cancer. So, you know, I hope everything works out for him. I hope he ends up being amazing. I'm a Topic fan, even though he plays for the fucking Thunder. Sucks. So, I hope that's not used as an example against Cody Williams in any facet, any shape, any form. Because that was just like, it was all medical, obviously. And then, what is this code? Let's see, call your stats. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys want to go back, let's do this, dude. Let's make it fun. Cody Williams sucks at shooting a 3-ball. I get it. He's garbage. 23.7% from 3. Fucking sucks. I'm not going to excuse that at all, okay? Isaiah Collier is 25.7%. So, apples, oranges, like, I don't know if 2 percentage points is better for you from 23.7 or whatever to 25.7, but, you know. So let's stop being super critical about Cody's threes, because, you know, obviously we're critical about Collier's threes, but he's also a fucking guard. We need him to shoot. We need Cody to be long, athletic, and dunk and defend and fucking... Obviously, hitting corner threes will be a big part of his assignment over the next couple of years if he wants to stick in the NBA. So he's got to get that figured out. But, like, let's just chill a little bit here. A little bit, I think. I don't know. Cody is having more good games than shit games as of late, so I'm still keen for him to stay and develop more. He will continue to have shit games, but as long as the trend is there, I'm down. Yes, Blake, that's right. I was going to say took the words out of my mouth, but like that's not even it. You can said it better than I could ever say it. He's had a really like solid amount of games the last week. Like the Salt Lake Summer League games, I was impressed. He hasn't been good in Vegas, frankly, but you know, and then if you look at him specifically this last season, like, I was pretty impressed. I know we were tanking and it was all that, but, like, I think if he was given the exact same opportunity that Ace was given, he wouldn't be as good as Ace and put up the same numbers as Ace, but I think it'd be a similar type, like, wow, maybe he's, like, better. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think he's been given exactly the opportunity that the other guys have. I'm not saying he would do nearly as good as the other guys have in their opportunities, but I don't know. I would just stop freaking out. Like, I don't know, dude. He's basically been coming off the bench fucking every night of his career. I have to look back. I'm sure there's been a game or two or some that he's actually started, but, you know. I don't know. Filipowski's had more opportunity than him. But he did have a lot of opportunity in the Summer League. I'm not going to deny that. I don't know why he didn't show out, but whatever. Even end of last season, he started to get 15 points a night and look better. Less loss. Exactly, Blake. Yeah, it was a little less deer in headlighty, but still, it's still what it is. You know, it's whatever. We'll see. Obviously, I can be sitting here trying to defend him, and then in 2 weeks we trade him and other assets for a center or something. So I don't know. I'm not saying I love Cody Williams to the point that he's my favorite. Like, I think on our team, when it comes to like untouchable players, we've got 3 of them right now. Darren, Ace, and Keontae. Those 3 are untouchable, if you ask me. Anybody else in the team, we can trade, we can whatever. Obviously, the word untouchable doesn't matter nowadays because Luka Doncic got traded for whatever. So, like, you know, the right offer for any of these guys will take it. You know, can you offer us every first-round pick available and Luka Doncic and what? Like, sure, but realistically, like, it's gonna take a lot to pry those 3 out of our hands. So, you're right though. Ace and him should have killed with DP. DP sure is insane. Sure, he is insane, but shouldn't have been best player on the court for them. I would agree. I still think, obviously, he should have been the best player on the court. You're the number 2 pick in a generational draft. Like, you should have been the best player on the floor. But, like, for everybody that's bashing Cody, like, let's chill out and let's bash Ace a little bit. Ace was just like, nah, like, for the whole knock that Darren's had all year, where it's like he has a little bit of cramp to, like, pull him out, Ace was doing that all year, or all the last week. I think he played, like, what? Over the 4 games that he was supposed to play in, he played, like, 3 quarters? Or some shit? So, again, like, at least Cody's out there trying to improve, whether he is or isn't. At least he's attempting to improve, and that's something I will be appreciative of. Yeah, I expected more. Yeah, it's actually DP is just crazy. Yeah, yeah, I get it. It's just tough. I don't know. We'll have to. I probably should sit here and scroll on Twitter, but I don't really want to go super late tonight. We're at 30 minutes. Mainly because like T-Talk. Go watch T-Talk. I'll promote that later. But yeah, it just there's just a lot of people on the internet right now, specifically Jazz fans, are just like, I hate Cody Williams. He sucks, dude. He sucks. Did you watch the game today? Not like all of it, like little bits. I'll be honest. I turned it on and I watched like 3 minutes and got really fucking bored because I was like, like Caleb Wilson was in the game, but I was like, who else is in this game right now? Again, I use the like example, like I'd rather go watch like a Euroball, whatever league or tournament that's going on in Europe during the summer. I'd rather go watch that and watch, you know, Jokic or Lowry or whoever the fuck he's playing. Like that's more entertaining to me than go watch Caleb Wilson and a bunch of fucking idiots. So that's no. To answer your question, but like I didn't really watch the game. I saw some of the highlights again. I know there was a really nice dunk. I'll have to watch it. I think it was Caleb Wilson dunk. Again, I was watching T-Talk, and T-Talk was watching the like game, not they're rewatching the game basically. So it's like I like kind of know some stuff that happened in the game based off their reaction, but like no, I wasn't interested in watching. In fact, what was even the box score again? I don't fucking know, dude. Do we even have it? Yeah, bro, fucking yeah. Not even worth watching this team, dude. Not even worth watching this team. Blake Hinson had 12 points. I do at 17, dude. I'm gonna keep preaching I do, dude. I like I do. I don't know how we can do something with him, but I like him, even though I didn't fucking watch him. But I like I do. It's whatever, dude. It's whatever. And then let's see, Caleb Wilson. Caleb Wilson was 19 points, fine. Oh, Tobe Awaka was in the game? Shit, dude. I should have watched that. I like Tobe Awaka. Tobe's my guy. See, I watched some of the start. Caleb was good. Unsure why Bez didn't keep playing, but I like Bez. He looked comfortable and confident. What are your thoughts on him? I like Bez. The problem there is I think Bez went out with a concussion. It was like concussion protocol. So I don't know the play or what happened, but apparently he went out with a concussion. But I like Bez. I'd like to keep him on a two-way, whatever he's on right now, but, you know, I don't. If you're a Bez believer and a Cody hater, like, I don't know. Oh, nice and unlimited three. Yeah, I don't understand people hating on Cody and loving on Bez. Like, oh, Bez is long and athletic, and he has so much potential. So does Cody. Cody's longer and more athletic, so chill out, dog. Chill the fuck out. See, Idu was good too. Hinson, I feel like he has hurt his stock in Summer League. I still believe, though. Yeah, Hinson's kind of like... Again, I didn't watch tonight's game, and I didn't really watch the other game that Darren didn't play in, so... Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know everything about Blake Hinson's performance over the summer, but... Like, from the clips and stuff I've seen and like... It seems like it's like a mental, like, not a cockiness, but like... I don't know, it's almost like he thinks he's like the shit. I don't know how to explain it. He's just chucking the ball, shooting it. I don't know. He's kind of... This is a horrible guy to compare him to. He's kind of giving me Gershon Yabusele, like, comparisons in my head. I don't know if you guys understand that reference. Kind of Gershon Yabusele vibes I get from Blake Hinson. Obviously smaller and nowhere near as much, but the same kind of like just like fucking I'm the shit, fucking chuck that shit. Like sometimes it goes in and you look like the shit. I get it. Very Jay Crowder-esque, maybe a better comparison there, but I don't know. I don't love it. Especially when you're 1 for 6 from the 3, dude. Like, that's just not. We're not gonna allow that, man. But again, I've been kind of a Hinson truther in a sense. Where like I think he'll end up finding a spot in a rotation if he can be a good 3-point shooter, but 1 of 6 is garbage, bro. Fucking garbage. But he was a plus 15, so you can do what you want with that. But no, it's a tough life for Blake Hinson right now, I think. But whatever. That was pretty much it from the game, though. I don't know if there's anything else really to go over. I tried my best to defend Cody Williams. I don't know if I did. It was a good 30-ish minutes of me trying. I don't know if I'll do it again at some point this summer. I'm sure I'll have to. But maybe I'll like spend a little more time instead of just pulling up stats and actually like try to figure it out. But I guess we can watch Cody highlights. There's T-Talk. We'll talk about them later. Guess we can watch the Cody Williams highlights. It's 4 minutes. We're not going to watch them all, but just try to like, again, everybody, remember he's a project piece. Let's just remember that, okay? Like, it's... Okay, I guess, I don't know. And obviously this is highlights here. We're watching highlights. This isn't... We're not going to sit here and watch him brick 3 after 3 after 3 after 3. We can do that on a different day and realize that he fucking sucks. But let's just be hopeful. Let's end this on a hopeful note, okay? It's okay, guys. He only makes $6.2 million. It's nothing too insane. Walker Kessler's making $32.5, so could be worse. Okay, could be worse. But yeah, that's a joke too. That's a joke. Walker's a good player. I'm kidding, guys. It's just whatever. I'll always make jokes about him and Donovan and all those guys. It's just gonna happen. Yeah, we'll watch this and just enjoy it, dude. I'd love 6.2 million. Not gonna lie. It would be sick, wouldn't it, Blake? Oh, man. Getting 6'2"? Oh, what'd I do? I don't know what 6.2 million would do for you in Australia, but, like, 6.2 million now is going to be, like, that's like $100,000 in, like, 5 years. So that's going to be worth a lot. Oh, I love inflation. But, yeah, dude. Like, I'm not saying like, he's not making a lot of money here, but it's just, compared to NBA contracts and stuff, it could be way, way worse. And I've said it for weeks now. We need contracts to move if we're going to trade for people. So, love Cody. This is great. If we want to go trade for fucking Domantas Sabonis or whoever the fuck it is, Miles Turner, name it, we need contracts to move. And as of right now, we've got Cody at $6 million, Jackson Hayes, fuck you, at $6 million, and Nurkic at 11. And Josh Okogie at 6. So those are our movable contracts, and Sabonis makes $39 million or whatever it is. So we'd have to put all those guys together, and then we still wouldn't have enough. So you see my conversation here is like, yeah, it sucks that he makes the money that he makes, but we need to be paying somebody if we want to do what we want to do. So remember that, guys. Don't just enjoy these clips here. Just remember he's a good trade piece, if anything, for the money. Okay.
Cody is somebody that we are really proud of. Cody's confidence continues to grow. The way that he carries himself, the way that he has kept his head down and worked really, really hard shows the progress that he's making as a young man and as a player.
Yeah, play adding to that positive bench for Dallas. 17 bench points already. Oh!
I forgot to mention, T-Talk, they asked what his one skill was, and I said slashing, dude. He's an elite slasher. They said that that's not a viable and realistic skill to have in the NBA. I don't disagree with that. If that's your main skill, it's probably not great, but like, I'm not going to do it now, but go ahead and Google who are the best slashers in NBA history, and then let me know if slashing isn't like that important. I think it's kind of important, maybe.
CODY WILLIAMS. I tell you, the Stars work, the Stars play has...
It's like that.
Got the ball again, tries it again, up. They're going to call foul.
CODY Williams
on the floor. Bounds to Marketing. You see they drop 2 on Lowry. Here's K-Love. He's got space. Nice lob. I tell you, that's a veteran move.
Dude, he's a center, dude. Look at that. He's a center.
He finds the cutter, and Cody scores for the...
I'm not going to knock it, but I'm going to knock it. That's the 1-3 he made all season, dude. Very nice.
First time.
Yeah, he's still nursing that second part of that second quarter.
Cody, he'll drive, score it. Boy, the light is on for Cody Williams. Hands it off to Isaiah. Good ball movement. No shot for Clayton. Claps his hands. I think he wanted to...
Take it back. He made more than one. He made 2. Let's see. Blake says, he has had some real nice middies, that's for sure. Defs has improved in that area. He has, but like not to the point where it's like he's a lethal mid-range shooter. But, you know, Still good. He has improved. That's the thing. People aren't realizing he's improved on pretty much everything. Is he elite at anything? Not really, but he's improved. So.
I'll take it. There's a lob. Oh, nicely done. Walt, the rookie. That ball over the top of the rim. Cody with a rebound. Turns on some speed. Oh! He brings this crowd to their feet. I tell you, I was not expecting that, but Cody had another gear, Big T. That ball. Cody Williams. Off balance jumper. Nails it. Right back to Collier. He's across midcourt. Turns it up. Oh, what a pass.
Yeah, that was more of a Collier highlight than it was Cody. That pass was nasty. I gotta watch that again, dude. That pass is nasty.
Turns it up. Oh, what a pass. Oh, what a... Turns it up. Oh, what a pass.
Hello.
Oh, my.
When he has those rhythm looks.
Quickly falls to the ground. Collier steals it. Round ball robbery and a head fake and again.
Over the top of the rim, Cody.
Didn't mean to switch my shit there, boy. Sorry. Again, more Collier highlights, dog. I don't know what the fuck I went there.
There's a lob.
It's literally
Walt, the rookie. That ball over the top of the rim, Cody.
Where the fuck was it, bro?
Cody had another gear.
Yeah, dude.
I was not expecting the feet.
Where is it? I gotta find it, dude. Sorry. It's literally Collier highlights. Half these highlights, dude. They're not even Cody. So, was it that one? Was it there?
Right back to Collier. He's across midcourt. Turns it up. Oh, wow,
dude. Oh, did I break it, dude? Did I crash? What is this? I broke fucking Chrome, dude. What the fuck? I broke Chrome. Let's fucking reset that somehow, some way. Oh, well. Oh, well, dude. Oh, well, dude. That's enough of Cody Williams, I guess. Shout out to my Chrome for just freezing on me. But yeah. I don't know, man. Cody's alright, but again, if his season highlights are majority just Isaiah Collier getting a steal, running the floor, getting around two defenders, bounce passing it, and then Cody just going and dunking it, like it's whatever. So obviously there's not much to talk about with Cody Williams. But if you guys want to try to defend him better in the chat, you can. But that's all I got. Haha, he ain't Ace Bailey. No, he is not. No, he is not. I hope Collier can improve his shot. Dude, I've been saying this for years, man. If Isaiah Collier can hit a 3 at a consistent level, and that doesn't have to be amazing, dude. 32%. 32 or above, bro. Like, come on. Give me something like that. So, then he'd be good. But again, this is not an Isaiah Collier video. We're going to get to that. We got all summer to go over every single player on the roster. So, I'm just going to try to defend Cody while I can. We'll go over... Oh, hiccups. We'll go after Cody again at some point this summer, but it's just been a lot of hate the last, like, 12 to 48 hours. So, I figured I would just try to defend him while I can. Before maybe we trade him or something happens. I don't know. But yeah. I think that's pretty much it, dude. 43 minutes. That's good. Yeah, and I try to aim for about 45 minutes most nights. So, we love it. We see it. We enjoy it. Shout out Cody Williams. Again, we could watch the highlights here. It's a minute, 2 minutes from the Jazz, but I don't care to watch these dudes. I don't care to watch Justin Harmon shoot 3. So, that's it, man. I guess shout out Wise. Shout out Blake, dude. In fact, let me pull it up on Insta, dude. Let me pull it up on Instagram. Gotta give out a shout out to Blake, dude. Oh, there's a Kylie Jenner, dude. Kylie Jenner posted a new pic 3 hours ago, guys. I recommend it. Let's see. Where are we, Blake? Where are we, Blakey boy? Search. Minik. There he is, dude. There's the goat, dude. Oh, I gotta set this up, dude. My bad. My bad, boys. Oh, is it not gonna work, dude? Oh, no. Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. There we go. I fixed it. All right. Shout out Blake, dude. Sorry for that. Shout out to Blake, dude. Follow him on Instagram at manicmati_AUS. He does hats and shit, dude, and like other merch too. I don't really know Blake. I'm not like too confident in what exactly it is, but every one of the hats I see, I'm like, yeah, that's sick. That's sick hat. Every beanie, I'm like, that's sick beanie. So shout out to Blake. Shout out the goats, dude. Give him a follow, boys. Man, I love Keontae follows him, so like, yeah, no, he's cool that way. But yeah, dude, let's see. Quality Aussie headwear and apparel, dude. By skate nerds for everyone. Let's go, dude. I should look into it. In fact, let's look at the website, dude. Let's just do a little deep search here, dude. Winter Essentials, dude, drops. I assume you probably can't ship this to America. I assume, like, I don't know. I probably should look into it. I don't know fucking Australian currency price, dude. What's an Australian dollar price compared to American? I don't know, dude. But they're looking like they're literally 30% off. So, shout out. If you guys like any of this stuff and you live in Australia, dude, get it. That's my recommendation, boys. Shout out, Blake. Next, we'll shout out the Jazzmen, dude. Shout out the Jazzmen. Great dudes. They're about to hit 130 subs, so goats. Absolute goats. They're available on everything. And, yeah. Weekly episodes on the weekends, and then pretty much post-game lives and other live streams throughout the week. So, shout out to the Jazzmen, Jake, Jav, and Spencer. Great dudes. Give them a follow. And then T-Talk, they were live tonight. We'll give them a little bit of a longer shout out because I was hanging out with the gang. Shout out, dude. Shouts the gang, and however long, 2 hours and 20 minutes they were live tonight. So, great dudes and sister. We're not gonna leave her out, but shout out to the T's. They were going off, dude. So like they were mainly talking about the Jazz stuff throughout.
Get it 2 weeks, Zach.
Tap in, Zach. Tap in, bro.
Yelling at me, dude. Watching from the Philippines. What's up, Gabri? I'm not even gonna. I appreciate it, but I'm not gonna try to pronounce the name. Gabrielle. The rest is I appreciate you. Tapping in from the Philippines. Let's go. But yeah, TikTok. They were balling. And then they got into Imposter, NBA Imposter later in the stream, which was fun to watch. I don't know if you guys know the Imposter game. It's like there's 4 people and 3 people know the NBA player and 1 person doesn't, and so they all have to say like one word, like going in a circle to describe the player, and the imposter obviously doesn't know who the fuck the player is, so they like guess. So it's like, you know, I don't know. Say it's Giannis, you'd be like an MVP. And if it's the category, and then like as everybody keeps saying it, the person that doesn't know the player has to try to figure out who the player is, so that way they blend in. So it's a fun little game. But yeah, they did that towards the second or the last third of the stream. But it was a good listen, dude. Shout out to the gang. Give them a follow. Are they at 100 subs yet? 99, dude. They're 1 sub away from 100. So shout out to T-Talk. They're available on everything like Jasmine are. So give them a follow. New episodes every week or every other week. And then live streams, you know, post-game lives throughout the week, that kind of stuff. But yeah, shout out Ty, shout out Talon, shout out the gang, Troy and Jade, shout out to the gang. But yeah, that's basically it, dude. Get them to 100, get Jasmine to 130. That's my hope for the night. I appreciate everybody. That's pretty much it. Obviously, you're gonna shout out myself now. It's whatever, dude. Like, comment, subscribe. It's appreciated, as always. Likes go a long way. The subscriptions, obviously, always helps. If you do like the Jazz content, we're live every night. So, pretty much every night. I say that, but, you know, I don't know. Pretty much every night. And obviously, we go live later. I'm trying to do a little earlier, more often. But it's kind of just like something you can rewatch. So, don't think you have to be here for the live. Spencer and other people here can attest to that. You just watch it back the next day. It's not that bad. And that's why I try to keep it, you know, anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. So it's kind of a podcasty kind of vibe. But that's it, dude. Sub, I appreciate it. Pull up Twitter, dude. Twit or the X, dude. Whatever, you know, whatever, bro. X is linked down below. Obviously, you can follow me there. I do general jazz conversation here. Literally, dude, this was the video I was commenting about last week, dude, with AJ DeBonsa flopping, dude. This is AJ DeBonsa now. He has developed the head flip over the summer. He didn't really do that at BYU, so yeah. But in general, on Twitter, I just post like jazz stuff. Obviously, I'm a UFC fan, so you can get like other sports stuff on occasion. But in general, just jazz stuff there. My TikTok is also down below. That's also pretty much just jazz stuff. Stream highlights. And then my Instagram's also linked down below, but that's not just jazz stuff. So don't go there expecting just jazz stuff. But that's it. I appreciate everybody. Trying to think, dude. Comment question of the night will be, will Cody Williams ever be a starter in his career? Whether that's for us, a different team, whatever. And that doesn't mean fucking the Shanghai Sharks, okay? You can't make that joke, guys. Just like in the NBA, will he ever be a starter for like over half of a regular season? Not just like a 3-game starter. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments below. And then the comment word will be... dinosaur. Don't know why. Comment word is dinosaur. If you type the word dinosaur in your comment, I don't know, bro. A fucking velociraptor will fucking appear in your mailbox, like a little baby one that like you can put in water and it expands, but then it turns into a live one once it expands. And it's just like a puppy dog. It just follows you around. It's just a pet velociraptor. So, pretty simple, dude. Is Cody Williams ever going to be a starter? And fucking dinosaur, if you want to put dinosaur. That's sick. Appreciate you guys. That's it. Have a good night. Obviously, go to T-Talk, go to Jasmine, go to their channels, give them a watch. I will be live again tomorrow, or today, technically speaking. I say it every time. I'm going to try to go earlier. I don't know. We don't have a game tonight, do we? Let's look into that. I know we play the Spurs next. I just don't know if it's tonight. Okay, it is. No, Wednesday. Okay, so yeah, nothing to really talk about. We'll see. I'll try to like come up with something. Maybe I'll do Mammoth Mondays on a Tuesday. I don't know. It'd be kind of weird to start Mammoth Monday's first episode on a Tuesday, so probably not. But I don't know. I'll try to find something to talk about tomorrow. You guys can let me know in the comments if you want something for me to talk about specifically. I can do that. I'd love to talk about Darren for like multiple hours tomorrow, but we'll just be talking about the same shit we talked about for the last 2 months. So we won't do that probably. I don't know. He's the greatest player on the planet, so like it's so easy to talk about him. You know, it's so easy. But yeah, that's it. That's the comment. That's the word. You guys know what to do. I appreciate you. Yeah, get to the right song here. All right. Appreciate you. Have a good day. Yeah. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Mwah. All right. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I love you. I love you. So let me hold you till the end.
I've been holding